This is the third time that I have seen somebody playing Minegumo with Eugene, the commander that came with the alternative Japanese cruiser line. Calendar commander. And I'm inspired to look at this new perspective. And basically what it does to the Minegumo is that it increases the range 16%. It reduces the detectability of those torpedoes 200 meters. And that's it. Now I was thinking, having increased range on Minegumo, that would be pretty cool. Then I was thinking, hold on, let's calculate. So the Minegumo's torpedo detectability is 1.7 kilometers. Now all commanders, which is Ayujin, Seno, and Sela, are increasing torpedo speed, which is 5 knots. Now this Ayujin is increasing is 1.5 more knot. Sela is increasing is 2.5. And Sano is increasing it 8. So I was like, hold on. The detectability of those torpedoes is pretty simple. Basically, 2.5 knots is 100 meters. So if you decrease it 200 meters, it's basically equivalent to increasing torpedo speed 5 kiloknots. So then you have this enemy ship, and the enemy ship is receiving those torpedoes, and it doesn't matter when it spots, because the moment it spots it right away and it starts turning, there's a certain amount of the time until those torpedoes reach you anyway. So you would think that if it doesn't matter, maybe it's the same, and I did the calculation and it's almost the same.
Requesting assistance.
The Ayujin almost matches the Sano. The difference is 0.2 meters, 0.2 second reaction time, which means that you have 0.2 second reaction that you take away from the person that you're sending torpedoes at. That's almost the same.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Smoke generator started. Critical engine damage.
Oh gosh.
Smoke screen set. Engine boost activated.
Well, that's something that I don't think anybody can really influence. 2, 1. I might stay alive, who knows?
Critically damaged. Main turret critically damaged. Requesting assistance.
Alright, so back to the thinking. So I'm thinking, if I use this IUG and I have a same reaction time, I can have a torpedo range. And then I'm thinking, okay, I would be dealing with the professionals, like the people who immediately react. But how about the rest of the people, like the 80%? And the answer would be that people don't immediately react. So if you think about it,
Smoke generator started.
people don't immediately react.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, good. Annoying mosquito.
We've sunk an enemy
Engine
destroyer.
boost deactivated.
Oh, right, there's this guy behind you. What is it? Oh no, Rodney or Gross? Gross, okay. I can't go really forward because I hope the Holland went south.
Acknowledged.
I need my smoke, and also I don't want to be.
Smoke screen.
Yeah. There we go. Come on. So, there's the thing. You are going to spot a torpedo. Uh-oh. You are going to spot a torpedo. Oh gosh.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Yep. I think I don't know. You could have spotted me anyway. So here is the thing. The torpedoes, let's say, are playing battleship. The torpedo would be coming at me. And let's say that 1.5 is the bridge there. So if the torpedo, it comes in and I'm not noticing it, and I notice it after 1 second or 2 seconds, then if I notice it 2 seconds of 1.7 kilometers, then the torpedo is still further away from me to react. If I notice these torpedoes 2 seconds later on 1.5 kilometers, okay, let's see. It seems same to me. Let's see. Detection 1.5 kilometers versus 1.7. What if they notice it 1 second later? It's exactly the same. There's always going to be the difference, so it doesn't matter. Now, psychologically, there is a trade-off. And there is a trade-off psychologically in a sense that if I have a long-range torpedoes, and those torpedoes I'm sending from 12, 13 kilometers, there is no guarantee that a red ship is going to be there. There isn't. They will always turn. So I would have to calculate the probability of at this placement around that island on this particular part of map when people usually how to behave, and considering how I would behave, this is all calculating probability. Let's say I can calculate from 40% to 70% probability according to how much data I put into my calculation, right? But still, it's not a guarantee. Because I am here and they are there. The torpedo doesn't appear there in 2-3 seconds. It takes some time. And when I play long-range torpedoes, I always calculate that, okay, if I make the probability go up to 70%, the 30% I need to anticipate that nothing will hit because they will change direction naturally. So what I do is I deal with the frustration by suiting myself by having amazing reload on torpedoes. So I'm having basically long-range torpedoes with maximum reload on torpedoes, which is Yugumo. They also don't expect it because when they expect torpedoes and the torpedoes are just passing them, they are getting relief from, oh, torpedoes just passed, right? And then they're like, oh, I have some time. But if you have everything boosted into torpedo reload speed, you surprise them and they don't expect them at all, which gives them the attention, let's say, keeps the attention away from expecting another two salvos, right? So having Minegumo with longer range torpedoes, it's nice because I could like send them when I can and play with the probability, maybe hit something. Yet point is, if I use this second commander Ayujin, this Ayujin doesn't have all the perks that Sano has. What are those perks? So if I go with this attraction or maybe the experience of playing Minagumo is better having long range torpedoes, I'm not going to have concealment. And concealment on destroyers is the only ship that is important. Because then you have cruisers. Cruisers are like, oh, it's kind of important, but not always, right? It's just about getting yourself to certain areas on certain maps. But destroyer, when you have a low concealment, you outspot everything, and not many people are going for concealment nowadays. So I would be having Minegumo with my commander Sano that is 5 kilometers concealment. 4.9. 4.9. I thought I have 5. Why do I have 4.9? Oh. Oh. I'm using number 3. Sorry. So 5.1. And if I use the Eugene commander, I have 5.3. And concealment on destroyer is something that you always find useful. Every match, every situation, beside the radar. Radars globally kind of annulate situation. They kind of like getting themselves into the situation like, they want to use radar and when you use them, nothing happens. So you have to like anticipate that there has to be the radar first and then you are free. But usually, generally, you are free of the concealment. And this guarantee is going away in order to play some probability games. And the second thing on this commander is really? I'm using this thing? This torpedo speed thing. Yeah, it is this one. Engine boost speed at 6 kilometers. Which means, you have seen how Minegumo is turning amazingly, right? So if I put this, so if I get close to some ship and I put engine maximum speed 8% and then I have active 10% more, and also I'm having torpedo speed 2% in here. I'm not using this one now. Then I'm actually going quickly away from the ship and they cannot outrun me. And I'm detecting them and I'm safely getting the distance. Which works all the time. What if you go towards the battleship to nuke it? The battleship starts turning to you. You pop this. You want to use the boost to get yourself to the safe distance. Yeah, I'm in the back of my mind thinking that I might want to use this thing. We will see. I haven't really find myself in situations where I need it. I'm not really. I'm like a ninja. I'm not really a warrior tank that goes and like a boxer and seeks out fights. In this ship, so I'm going to play again, and basically, I'm going to show you that having destroyer with no range on torpedoes is a way how you can guarantee yourself that you torp something down. Why? Because you get yourself into the same situation as your enemy red ship. You have to go close to them, which means you are in the same placement in the map, and you are like, I wouldn't say bonded, but you are like in this magnetic field of paying 100 attention to it, and you both are in the same area, which means that it stimulates you to predict what is this behavior of this person going to be. You can't make a mistake, and this way it increases the effect, the build efficiency of you hitting it. And with like so many torpedoes that goes so fast, with such a low detection time, response time, it's basically a nuking device. This is basically kamikaze. Because I think the reload time on those torpedoes is quite long to go with the IUGene. But I'm going to be thinking using the IUGene on what is its name? Yugumo. I need to compare the reload time. If I can have increased detectability, if I can have increased parameter of reduced detectability of torpedoes on Yugumo, and having longer range, and having better reload, it seems like that there's only good stuff, but what is the trade-off? Okay, do we have a radar? No. Maybe Minotaur.
That's how it's done. Enemy force sighted on the horizon. I need intelligence data. We've been spotted. Get back. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Attention, reporting the target position. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Teammate, I need your support. Smoke generator started. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Smoke screen set. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. We've been spotted! I need intelligence data. Smoke generator started.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Our team has taken the lead. Smoke screen set.
Smart. He automatically angles towards the possibility of incoming torpedoes.
Engine boost deactivated. I need intelligence data. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Our team